Friendship is born at the moment when one man says to another, "What? You too? I thought that no one but myself." Someday you will be old enough to start reading fairy tales again. If we find ourselves with a desire that nothing in this world can satisfy, the most probable explanation is that we were made for another world. Friendship is unnecessary, like philosophy, like art. It has no survival value, rather it is one of those things which give value to survival. I can't imagine a man really enjoying a book and reading it only once. We are not necessarily doubting that God will do the best for us, we are wondering how painful the best will turn out to be. There are far, far better things ahead than any we leave behind. A man can no more diminish God's glory by refusing to worship Him than a lunatic can put out the sun by scribbling the word darkness on the walls of his cell. Crying is all right in its way while it lasts. But you have to stop sooner or later, and then you still have to decide what to do. I have learned now that while those who speak about one's miseries usually hurt, those who keep silence hurt more. God can't give us peace and happiness apart from Himself because there is no such thing. He died not for men, but for each man. If each man had been the only man made, He would have done no less. The homemaker has the ultimate career. All other careers exist for one purpose only, and that is to support the ultimate career. The task of the modern educator is not to cut down jungles, but to irrigate deserts. I think that if God forgives us, we must forgive ourselves. Otherwise, it is almost like setting up ourselves as a higher tribunal than Him. Now the trouble about trying to make yourself stupider than you really are is that you very often succeed. God allows us to experience the low points of life in order to teach us lessons that we could learn in no other way. What you see and what you hear depends a great deal on where you are standing. It also depends on what sort of person you are. Education without values, as useful as it is, seems rather to make man a more clever devil. A proud man is always looking down on things and people. And, of course, as long as you are looking down, you cannot see something that is above you. If you look for truth, you may find comfort in the end. If you look for comfort, you will not get either comfort or truth, only soft soap and wishful thinking to begin, and in the end, despair. You never know how much you really believe anything until its truth or falsehood becomes a matter of life and death to you. The future is something which everyone reaches at the rate of 60 minutes an hour, whatever he does, whoever he is. The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. What draws people to be friends is that they see the same truth. They share it. It is a very funny thing that the sleepier you are, the longer you take about getting to bed. I'm on Aslan's side even if there isn't any Aslan to lead it. I'm going to live as like a Narnian as I can even if there isn't any Narnia. The great thing to remember is that though our feelings come and go, God's love for us does not. Love is not affectionate feeling, but a steady wish for the loved person's ultimate good as far as it can be obtained. Love is something more stern and splendid than mere kindness. If you love deeply, you're going to get hurt badly. But it's still worth it.